Hello everybody, my name is Bubble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bubble Hat Boy video. In today's video I'm going to be talking all about the Nemesis Reborn construction for the 13th time. Nemesis Reborn officially opens tomorrow, so will you be going? I would love to know. However, we have one last time to have a look around the construction site before it opens. Since the last Nemesis construction update, a brand new Alton Towers map has been revealed, and this is what it looks like. It's very interesting. Of course, we can see it's now 3D, no longer is the old design, which has been there since 2008, with a few exceptions in 2011, 12, and 13. And I do very much like it. It's the world's first 3D map. And, of course, on this new map, we can see Forbidden Valley. Nemesis looks very interesting. I don't really know what I think about it. The veiny effect on the track doesn't really exist. However, on this we can clearly see that there is now a entrance to Forbidden Valley, and it says Phalanx Facility, and it's got like fencing, sort of similar to the entrance to X Sector. As well, we can see there's tentacles all over many buildings, which looks very, very interesting. Then, on that entranceway, of course, there used to be the iconic Nemesis gun. Well, that has been removed, unfortunately, and has been replaced by a helicopter. Now, I don't really know why another helicopter, but helicopters are cool, and the more helicopters, the merrier. However, this does of course mean that the iconic Nemesis gun, which I have mentioned, has now unfortunately gone. Going to Nemesis Reborn and the entrance to the ride itself, of course, this is what it used to look like. However, now it has been painted black and is of course covered with tentacles, and since the last update we have found out what the entrance itself looks like because of this picture from the BBC. We can see the Nemesis Reborn logo is now sticking out embossed, and it looks absolutely incredible. It's got chains on it, and of course many tentacles wrapping around, and tentacles wrapping around things is everywhere in this new version of Forbidden Valley, which is very cool to see. Nemesis is kind of broken free. Entering the queue line, we can see that there is now a brand new turret sort of tank thing. I have no idea what this is. It's interesting. Of course, Forbidden Valley 2024, more of a militarized sort of area. Of course, the Phalanx own this area, and it's very interesting to see. I'm going to be very intrigued to see how it all looks when it officially opens tomorrow, by the way. Did I mention Nemesis opens tomorrow? I absolutely cannot wait. I won't be at opening day, but I will hopefully be riding Nemesis very, very soon. As well, continuing along the queue, recently a bit of Nemesis track has been spotted inside of the queue line, by where the queue line shop container is. And I don't really know what that's meant to be. Is it sort of similar to the tentacles everywhere, and like Nemesis has got free and she's taking over everywhere? It's very interesting. It's a fake bit of track that was made for this purpose, I assume, and it's right by the container, which has a hole in it already, so it must have been this bit that has ripped it open. Now, on some drone footage that Alton Towers released, we can see Nemesis in the dark. Now, Alton After Dark is tomorrow, so you will be able to see Nemesis in the dark anyhow, but we can see it already, and it looks incredible. The red lighting, all the mist, even some spotlights look incredible. And we can see that on this drone footage, there is, of course, the helicopter around the Nemesis turnaround, which has been there for a little while now. However, we can now see that there's a Phalanx logo on the side, which of course means it's a Phalanx thing, because it is. As well, the lettering next to it says SBIFT, which is an abbreviation of Sit Back, It's Fright Time. Nemesis's tagline, which is very, very nice, and a cheeky little detail that was added there. In the wider Nemesis Reborn area, and of course Forbidden Valley, there is a refresh and refill station. This was previously more Galactica themed, however now it has been of course painted black. It was painted black a little while ago, however now it has blue stripes on it and the lettering M1X and a phalanx logo, which of course the blue is kind of keeping it similar to Galactica, so it's a nice smooth transition sort of between Galactica and Nemesis, because let's be honest, the two of them do not fit in the same area, however they are in the same area. The blue just kind of makes that transition slightly smoother than it would be before if it was like red or something. Next up, the blade has had a refresh. From the car parks we can see that the top of the blade supports are now yellow, similar to how it was many years ago. However, in the previous years, it's just completely faded. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised that it's not red, because that is very much the Nemesis colour scheme. And I was kind of certain that it was going to be red, but it seems that the blade's yellow will be remaining, which is really nice, and it does look really vibrant. Forbidden Valley is going to be an incredible area on opening day to be. A few days ago, the Alton Towers app was updated, and now we can see what the names of some of the drink and food units have been called. To begin with, we have the Generator Refueling Company, next to near the Blade and near where Nem Ices used to be. As well, we have Ground Command Coffee Outpost, which is of course where the coffee lounge used to be, and that has been repainted to feature yellow stripes, which looks really nice. Next, we have the energy station, also right by the Blade. There's like a whole food unit along there. And finally, we have Donut Division. I am weeping. I have been weeping when I found out that Nem Ices was no more. I love Nem Ices. Nem Ices was incredible. Donut Division. Donut Division. And finally, we found out that the new shop that will be located where near Funk and Fly, where that used to be, and where Ripsaw's old cafe was, is going to be called Supply Store Bunker 94. Of course, 94 being a reference to the year Nemesis originally opened. And this is what that shop looks like. It's got some bars all over the windows, which looks very interesting. And that is all of the Nemesis Reborn construction. Thank you everyone for following me along this journey from when we first found out Nemesis will be getting a retrack to when we found out it will be having black track, and throughout my Nemesis Reborn construction series. Will you be going on opening day tomorrow? I would love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below, and I will hopefully see you all later. Goodbye!